Every Minecraft player who has gone deep into the caves has probably encountered this terrifying monster. It seems to thirst your blood, but maybe it guards something valuable or a portal to another dimension. Is Warden its embodiment of a fear, or is it just a strong mob? Today we will figure out who he is. Sit back comfortably, this is Craft, and we just start Minecraft series. 500 hearts of hell is a big hint from developers that Warden should be the boss of a normal dimension. After all, the Weaver is the boss of Never, the Dragon is the boss of the End, and the ordinary world needs its own terrifying monster. The Warden's health is equal to some of the Dragon and the Weaver health. He has powerful attacks and unique abilities that make the fight with him extremely dangerous. Mojang presents him as a natural disaster. Do not summon him on purpose, and if he appears, it's better to run. This time, developers added a mob with a deep history, which I will tell you now. Let's start with what it's made of. A huge creature, half made of sculk, half of white parts. These white parts are bones. Bones are found in almost all sculk blocks. And there are reasons for this. Firstly, a strong skeleton makes Warden incredibly tenacious. Secondly, many creatures have clearly died in this zone, and the developers themselves confirm that these are bones. Warden has a huge hole in his chest, which fits the player's head. Through it you can see his heart, which beats so loudly that it can be heard from afar. This heart is protected by sliding ribs, further proof that white parts are bones. Warden is blind, but he has a keen sense of smell, powerful hearing and colossal strength. But what is he? The answer lies in his drops. Killing a Warden does not give you any valuable items, only a little experience and a skull catalyst. And the catalyst is known for greatly absorbing souls and multiplying. If Mojang wanted, they would have added great loot, but they left us with only one hint on which this theory is based. The Warden does not drop any bones or iron. This means that it's not a golem at all. No one built it. It was not a project at all. It just appeared. And although it took a long time to create it, the Warden is a result of the work of sculk organism itself, which seeks to multiply by absorbing souls. Pay attention to its blows. It raises its arm up and pulls them down, right towards its chest. It looks like a golem, but it strikes from the bottom up, away from itself, as if expelling enemies from the village. And the Warden seems to be trying to pull the target inside itself, where it has an open chest and a huge heart beating from souls. It's as if he wants to absorb the victim, not just to kill. Now let's switch to the Sculk Catalyst. Even if you clear entire world of Sculk, one Catalyst is enough to start anything anew. Sensors, summoners, new Catalyst, and the Warden itself will appear. Its essence is to absorb experience around and grow due to this. Doesn't it seem strange to you that the Warden killing mobs, each of which contains experience, tries to pull them into itself with its hands, just like the Catalyst does passively? The Catalyst also sucks souls into itself and at the same time falls out the Warden. The conclusions push us to the fact that the Warden is a Catalyst. After all, both have bones. But what happened to the Catalyst that it became a separate, intelligent bipedal creature? The Warden abilities do not end there. Unlike the silent Catalyst, it is an active hunter. Warden is a product of evolution of Sculk Organic. He literally took the best of all exciting Sculk materials and became what he is now. Sensitivity to sound from Sculk Sensor, a long range attack with a sonic boom is taken from the Sculk of Screamer. If a Screamer lets out a quiet call of City Defender, then the Warden used such a strong wave that this blow pushes back and kills the player. Was obliterated by a sonically charged shriek, is the description given by the developers of the attack when the Warden opens his ribs and shoots waves at the player. Now we will explain what the darkness effect is, and how it should be perceived in Minecraft. Most of the effects in the game are potions, but there are also natural effects, and such as levitation, which is natural effects of the shulkers. The effect of darkness for us are also a natural effect. Most likely within a radius of a couple dozen blocks, the Warden sprays sculk spores, which negatively affect the character's mind. It's like scary sound deep in the caves, due to a alone stay in the dark. By the way, I have already made a video about these sounds, and I advise you to watch it. You will learn that scary sound appears in a cave and where they come from. So the true motivation of a warden is related to the fact that it's product of evolution of sculk organics. He also constantly prefers to absorb souls. Any mob that makes a sound means that its work has energy, which means this energy can be appropriated for sculk reproduction. Any living creature Warden can sense with the help of smell. Warden is not a guardian of a city. Silence in this city is favorable conditions for hunting, where there is silence and souls in the lanterns. Warden is first measure of evolution. When the sculk grew, capture entire the city, in order to move further, he need to start moving on his feet. So the sculk organics evolved too quickly, capture everything in row and managed to create a monster that destroy all living things. And who knows what will happen in the future? Maybe it can no longer be stopped, and very soon something more scary and dangerous will appear. This is where my theory of Warden comes to the end. Please write your opinion about this theory in the comments. I will be interested to read your theories. This was Dragoshan Craft. Thanks for watching. Goodbye.